everybody. I hope you're doing really well. It's a quite sunny little Monday over here, and I'm bringing you a tutorial of a look that I think is really adorable. It is my goldfish look. For a little bit of context, goldfish are probably one of my favorite animals. I had a goldfish for 13 years, a really long time. His name was Lucky, and he was a really beautiful little goldfish, and I loved him very much, and it was actually quite a tragedy when he finally did die. So this is almost in honor of him. I have little goldfish earrings, and I'm wearing swimming goggles as an accessory, so we're gonna see if that takes off. I'm trying to be a whole new fashion sensation over here. And you're gonna notice my Tangy Bites shirt. This is actually a promotional t-shirt for a third year play I was in about a dystopian company where we made chicken nuggets out of orangutans. Very exciting show. But this look is actually pretty easy when you get down to it, and it's all about the love of the lovely, modest little goldfish. So I really hope you stick around and enjoy the look. See you in a bit. Hi guys. So I have applied my foundation and my base and also my eyebrows, all that basic stuff. I used the IT Cosmetics CC cream for this, which is like, I really love this stuff. And yeah, I just like a nice luminescent kind of glow for this look. I also used it's so old, but my Maybelline Age Rewind eraser for my concealer. So we're starting off a nice little base. Now this makeup look is all about the face makeup. So I'm gonna go into this beautiful fairy blush palette. I'm gonna go into this orangey tone here. And I'm gonna just put a nice little blush on my face. It is quite bright, but don't be alarmed. I will blend it out more in a moment. I'm gonna put a little on my nose tip as well. And my other cheek. Now, even though that's quite nice and blended, I do always like to take a little bit of a lighter color of blush to help give a nice gradient effect to this blush. So I have a lovely peachy blush. It's in my Peach Glow palette, and it's this one in here. This palette isn't that pigmented. You don't want a blush that is too pigmented when you're just blending out another blush. But if your skin tone's a little too dark to carry this color, there are probably better choices of peachy blush for you, but this one happens to work on my skin tone. Now I'm gonna apply a little highlighter to that. So I'm going to use my You Can Be weird little triangular palette, and it's got a sort of orangey toned highlighter in there, which I think is really pretty. But you could use any kind of champagne-y, slightly orangey kind of color. I'm gonna use two probably, so I'm gonna start with this one, and a similar thing of like using a stronger one and then blending it out with a less strong one. And I'm gonna just slightly go into this champagne-y shade here in my Peach Glow palette. because generally for these like aquatic themed looks, I like to make my face really glowy, like I just came out of the water. I'm gonna put a little on my Cupid's bow as well. And my chin chin. Chim chimney, chim chim chimney. Yeah, that's good. So we're gonna start carving out the little fishies on my cheeks. So I'm gonna go into this contour palette, but any kind of cream contour palette should do. I'm gonna go into like, let's see here. I'm gonna go into this kind of color here, which is just a skin colored, very bright shade. I'm gonna start sketching out the fish shapes on my cheekies. So I'm gonna show you how I like to shape them. I like to use a kind of a paddle brush for this, because it's a bit more detailed. So like a little eye shape. And then a little line. And another line. And if you can see that, you have a little fish. And I'm gonna draw more fish along the other side. And you have your little fishy. And I'm gonna draw one up here. A slightly smaller fish. Another one. And I'm gonna do my final one up here. Easy as pie. So I have 4 little fish, and now I'm going to color them in. Hello guys! So I just cleaned off the paddle brush. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to take this vibrant orange, and I'm going to fill in my little goldfish. So you just gently paddle it inside that shape. Sometimes it takes a little while. You gotta build up the color. So you build up that shape really nicely and make sure that you just layer and layer until they're really nice and vibrant. Then, if you feel like it, you can add like an upper fin to some of them, just for an extra little detail. So I'm gonna do that and show you how it looks. So that just makes it a tiny bit more detailed, I think, if you want to make it a little bit more complex. So now we need to just do a little eye look to really complement this kind of, these lovely fishies. You could do a more subdued eye look, like if you want you could do just a kind of neutral eye, maybe with a couple of little hints of colour. Any blue that you add to this is really gonna pop and look really beautiful. But I'm gonna show you what I do, which is a little bit more special and cool, and I think you're gonna like it. I'm gonna go into my Creepy Cute palette, into this color called Cold Shoulder, which is It's a pastel blue, but it's also very vibrant at the same time. Go. And I'm going to leave this little bit empty for now. And you create like a kind of a circular shape, sort of like this. And we're going to blend it out in a minute. And we're going to do the other side. Now I like to keep this quite a simple look with just nice blocks of colour, but I can't help but add a little bit more definition. So I'm going to go into my Ultimate Brights palette and take this nice vibrant electric blue, and I'm just going to do a little bit of definition by the outer corners. So I'm going to show you. You're just going to nestle that in to that outer corner. You blend it up a little, and you take it on the inner part as well. And we're going to do the other side. Okay, so we got a nice blue, a nice ocean blue, kind of vibrant. Okay. Oh, it is right in front of me. I'm gonna take a little bit of this white shade, and I'm just gonna blend out that blue, because you want it to be really nice and seamless, you know? Okay. But we don't want to take it up too much, just keeping that roundy shape. I love this look so much. I kind of want to go to the beach now, or go diving, or go to an aquarium or something. Or just go buy some goldfish, because I miss having goldfish so much. Okay. I'm going to go under the eyes, and I'm going to take this shade from the Creepy Cute palette called Third Eye. And it's a lovely kind of pastel orange. It's very beautiful. And I'm just going to use my little paddle brush again. My little fishy brush. I'm going to take that under the eye. And I'm going to take a little bit of that blush we used just to blend it out. The blush shade is called Sunstone. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. Going to use a bit of Sunstone again. Okay, love it. So we're gonna fill up that this little area here, just with a nice light shade. Let's see here. I'm gonna put in just a little bit of a blue toned highlighter from my weird palette. You can get this on YouTube. You can get this on eBay. At least I think if you look up highlighters on eBay, you'll find all kinds of weird options, and I highly recommend it. You'll find some cool stuff. So I'm just gonna tap that in. A little bit of this highlighter right in there. And you don't want to take it out too far, but just blend it out a little. And I'm going to top that up. Whoa, I can like see it. Sorry. I'm gonna top that up with a little bit of Glam Crystals by Collection. This is just a nice glittery eyeliner, and you'll see what I'll do in a minute. Get a nice amount of it and just feather it upwards, and you get a beautiful look, like you have water glistening on your eyelids. It's really nice, an oceany look. Okay, so uh-oh, I forgot to bring out my eyeliner, so I'm gonna go get that, and I'll see you in a second. So just to polish off the look a little more, I added a slightly darker orange just below, just right by the waterline, or right by the lash line. It was the same one I used for my little cheek goldfish, which is this one. And I also took a little bit more of that blue shade over the center just to blend it out a little bit better. So the next step is some liquid eyeliner, of course. I'm gonna be going for sort of slightly cutesy, droopy kind of a look. So I take it down like this, and then I flick it out. And then I just clean it up a little bit. I'm just gonna do the other side. Then I pop on my usual Princess Lash Essence Mascara. Eyelashes are done, eyeliner is done. It's really starting to come together now. So I'm going to finish off with a little bit of white eyeliner on the waterline. You can skip this step if you would like, or you could use a little blue eyeliner if you want to be even more experimental. But I think that it just gives a nice little opened eye kind of a look. There we go. So nice kind of a look. And I'm gonna finish off with a little bit of lips. Okay, so I'm using the NYX matte lipstick in Whipped Caviar. It's this kind of lovely mauve-y kind of a shade, and I'm just going to pat that on the lips like this. Wait a minute, otherwise it becomes unfurled. Okay, just kind of like that. I don't want it to be too strong, just a subtle hint. Doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, I'm going to go in with my finger and just pat that in further. Really blend it. And I'm going to use my favorite lip gloss, the Essence Shine 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 lip gloss. Which is just a lovely clear lip gloss, and I'm going to put that on the lips. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to set everything in place. Gotta use this one up. Bear with me. by NYX, which doubles as a primer, if that's something that interests you. A primer, set, refresh, fix, 8 hour, does everything, multi-purpose. And I'm gonna just Whew, okay. That's how you wake up in the morning. Okay, and I'm just gonna set everything in place again. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this look. It's definitely gonna head down to the pool kind of look. I have a hat as well. Oh god. Whoa! Jeepers. I like to wear this hat with it. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed. I think this is a really, really cute look, and I think it really suits warmer weather. I love the kind of blocks of color, and when it comes to like blocks of color and shapes that are all one color, it's all about layering and keeping the shapes really defined. So if you are a seaside aquatic goldfish fanatic like I am, I think you're gonna really, really enjoy this look. So take care, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye bye.